family in Mabopane, north of Pretoria, is still looking for answers a year and a half after their newborn son died. They believe baby Oagile's death could have been a result of negligence by staff at the Buchenhout clinic. They say it's been an ongoing battle to access their son's medical records. Our reporter Slindelo Masikane sat down with the family. She joins us now. So, Slee, this story is utterly heartbreaking, but it seems there are just so many missing parts.
Yeah, so many unanswered questions a year and a half later, and baby Wagile's parents are still looking for their child's medical records. According to their version of events, they gave birth to a healthy baby boy on the 16th of February 2020 at the Buchenhout clinic in Mabopane. And from what we understand is that Wagile's mother says that, she was told by the nurse that, no, look, your baby's a little bit underweight, has club feet, but definitely healthy. You just need to wait for transportation to be able to take the baby to a hospital as a precautionary measure because she gave birth at a clinic. But 3 hours later, seemingly some complications. The family says that they were told by staff at the hospital that after 2 hours they could no longer resuscitate their son. So they're still confused as to what happened in that 3 hours. They believe that there was some medical equipment that wasn't at the clinic and possibly some negligence on the part of the staff and how they handled their newborn baby that resulted in their death. We have, of course, given the Gauteng Health Department a right of response. Let's take a listen to their story and what the department has to say.
Baby Uwagile was born on the 16th of February 2020. According to his mother, nurses told her that she'd given birth to a healthy baby boy.
The baby's eyes were open, the baby was breathing, and then she took the baby and she was trying to put him in this other machine like it's for warmth. So that machine kept switching on and off, so it's like it wasn't working properly. Then she was like, the baby is fine, however my concern is the baby's weight, because the baby weighed 1.8. And then, apart from that, she was like, the baby has club feet.
As a precautionary measure, Mabiletsa was meant to be transferred to a hospital with her baby, but the ambulances that kept arriving didn't have incubators.
The sister was like, no, it's not an emergency, it is fine. Let's wait for another ambulance that's going to be having the incubator. Everything is just under control. And with that being said, outside was my mother with a car, my partner with a car. So if ever it was an emergency, there was ways to get to the hospital.
3 hours later, tragedy struck. Mabiletsa was told that her son had died and that staff couldn't resuscitate him. Baby Uwagile's parents have been trying to get copies of his medical records for over a year.
I already had a name, everything was set. I had bought clothes, everything was just prepared. So I had to go to labor in order to submit the death certificate. And when I got there were mothers holding their babies. And I had just buried mine. So it was not easy.
Uwagile's parents believe the clinic has tried to cover up their negligence. The death notice says Uwagile was a stillborn.
The way ngwanula a tsamaileng ka teng nna ke feel okare o gobaditswe ngwanula go sepetlele. So mara why tshwantse ba kwale gore ngwana rena ke still birth mo ileng gore ngwana o belegile nne a ke hane se khoa ke sitse pila mara still birth e sona ke nana ke motho a belehiwang e leng gore o tlhaile gore wa tonya. Wa tonya ngwana o, and then ne le rone still birth ka mkhone re tla bere mamohetse ke ngwana rena ne tshwantse bele re mmoloke. A re blame dipoloko ding but ntho re blamang ke sepetlele ka dikarabo tsa bona tse ba sa re feng tsona straight.
In a statement, the Gauteng Health Department says the matter was reported to the Serious Adverse Incidents Committee but gave no details about the outcomes of the investigation. Slindelo Masikane, Mabopane in Pretoria.
Oh, that poor mother had to walk past the Labour Department to get that certificate, and then it's called a stillborn birth, and as the dad says, that baby was breathing. Utterly heartbreaking. I'm sure you're going to do more. What's next?
Certainly so. I mean, the family has gotten some legal services. They are, at this stage, really trying to get the medical records. And at this point, we just await to see whether they can get any more information from the Gauteng Health Department.
All right. Thank you very much, Slindelo Masikane there.